Hello, my wonderful Mellow Sweet Journey fans, subscribers. Thank you for joining me again. Welcome to Mellow Sweet Journey. For today, we're just going to discuss bullying in schools. And also, we're just going to talk about life in general. So I just dropped the kids off and I am heading back home. And I was just speaking with the cross guard. She asked me to walk with her neighbor's child to school. And while I was coming back, we were having a discussion. And she was saying that the little girl normally walks with other persons, but there was a little girl who had a torn up school bag, and she asked the little girl who she stays with, and the little girl said that her mother is in Haiti and she stays with her dad. So she said she saw the bag that the little girl had and she was being bullied because of it. So she changed the bag for the little girl. In she changing that bag for that little girl now, the other little girl that she would walk to school with, she don't know if it's jealousy, but the little girl no longer wanted her to walk her to school or talk to her. So what she do is she told her that she is going to have someone else walk her to school. Any other adult she sees, she's gonna have them walk her to school, and that's what she did. So we were there talking again, and I don't know, but persons are just very comfortable with me, and whenever they're going through anything, they always, I end up in the situation where they're talking to me about stuff and I can relate. So she was saying that she had a lady that they were making false accusation about her child, saying that her child was smoking at school. So she said to the lady, go to the hospital, get your child tested, and if that result come back negative, you're going to go in to the principal, show them the result, and have them know that you don't want them to be discussing anything pertaining to your child. And whoever is spreading lies, picking on your child, need to stop doing that. And that's what she did. Because at the moment, we're having like a similar situation where there are two kids that are picking on my son. So we're planning on going to the principal's office, talking to the principal. I sent a text to his teacher and I let her know what's happening. So she's gonna look out, because he's very quiet. He's a very quiet little boy. So because he's very quiet, he's not going to accuse or speak up. But I have to be instilling that in him by letting him know that, hey, you cannot let anyone take advantage of you. You have to speak up for your rights. Don't let anyone take you for granted. So we're working on that. But for now, I text the teacher, tell her to look out and see who those persons are, and then later we're going back to the school, because when we drop them off, the office is not open. So we're going to go to the office later and we're going to speak to the principal, and if possible we're going to pick out the two kids that are touching him, because they are literally putting hands on him, shoving him around. And if he retaliates, then he's going to be in the wrong because he has not reported it. So that's what we're doing now. We are going to be the one who go to the principal and let them know. So if needs be, those children are going to be disciplined by their parents or the school. Because you're going to school to learn. You don't have no time to be playing with anyone and having them trouble your peace of mind. You don't want that. You go to school to learn and make friends. And if you don't want to make friends, at least you go there to learn. So you should be given the opportunity to learn. Yes. so that's what we're going to do. And I'll keep you posted on that. I'll keep you posted on that and let you know what's going on. But we're just talking and saying, I do not understand why the world and people are so jealous. Or, because everywhere you go, you find it. Because I was sitting down with him, and he's my stepson, by the way, but I call him my son. Because you guys know that I recently have my toddler. So he's a little bit older than my toddler. So I said to him, in this world, you are going to find people from all over. Because this is America, the land of opportunity. So there are a lot of different nations here. Persons here that speak different languages. So what you have to do is, you have to set yourself up for success by learning a new language, which is Spanish, French, Creole, whatever it is that you want to learn, so you can either know when persons are speaking about you or know how to communicate with them. And you have to learn to stand up for yourself. Do not let anyone put you down. And guys, I will have a story to tell you. I have a story time that I am going to tell you guys pertaining to my job that I had here recently, and the type of benefits they offer and how they wanted to treat me. And I had to put my foot down and let them know that no, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen, because I realize over here people want to take advantage of you and they want to use you to benefit them and their company. So I guess that's the mentality that some of these kids have, because he's new. Instead of you wanting to befriend him, you're trying to bully him. And then you know, as Jamaicans, that sometimes we can be aggressive, but he's not like that. So he doesn't have that aggression side to him unless he's being provoked. And that is what we're trying to not make happen, because we know that once it reaches that point, then he's going to retaliate, and we don't want that. So we're instilling in him proper etiquettes, and also letting him know that this world is not kind. So no matter how persons try, you need to be the bigger person. And it is not snitching if something makes you uncomfortable. You have the right to tell a person, do not touch me. You have the right to tell someone, do not put your hands on me. You have the right to say, listen, I don't want to be touched. You are in my personal space. You are invading my personal space. Please back away. And if that person don't want to listen, you speak as loud as you can so others can hear and come to your assistance. Yeah. So that's what I'm telling him to do. And if they don't take action, if teachers don't see it and do something, then we as parents are going to take action where that is concerned. So that's what we're dealing with now. And I just wanted to share that little tidbit with what me and the crossing guard lady was talking about. And she was saying that from that mother went and get her son tested and then bring the result to the principal, they have not said one squat to her child again. Whoever was spreading rumors stopped, and that child has now been given the royal treatment. So sometimes we have to go higher. And she's saying, if when you go there to the principal and you speak to them and nothing changes, take it to the district and make your complaint there. And if that one doesn't want to do anything, take it to the other district until you get some redress. So that is the plan, because we don't want our kids to be in a system where they feel like they're being bullied and they don't feel like they can speak to anyone. No, you have the right to speak to someone and the right for the issue to be addressed. So that was my little tidbit. Thank you again. Like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend. And thank you again for listening. You are my little tidbit team, my go-to persons when I need to vent or say anything. And like I said, I have that story time about my job that I will discuss with you guys, as well as I have a lot more going on that I will share in the coming weeks and months. So thank you guys. Have a good day.